Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a video all about the books that I want to read in July. So I've just made a list of like books that I really want to get to, some ARCs, some indie author books. Then I've kind of got books that I think I'll read, and then I've got kind of a mood read pile. So we'll see. In June, I had a big old TBR and I don't even know, like, y'all already know how it is. I think that it's just like everybody says, TBRs are just kind of like, hey, here's kind of what I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm gonna get to them. I might pick some of these up, but I might pick up some of the books too, and that's okay. So I think everybody loves watching TBR videos. You try to kind of stick to them sometimes, and then sometimes you just mood read, and that's fine too. But I know for sure that there are several books that I need to read, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into it, okay? So I'm gonna pull up my Goodreads because I'm outside, and a lot of these are like ARCs or ebooks, and I want to be able to tell you all a little bit about them. I'm not reading the descriptions in this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, but I am gonna link all the books below so you can check them out. But I'll kind of try to tell you a little bit about what they are. In general, most of you probably know several of these books that I want to mention anyway, so yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it, okay? So the first book on this list is our book club pick for July, and that is Dreams of Savannah by Rosanna M. White. This is a Christian historical fiction. I've already mentioned it in a video that was posted yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the card for you. I read the synopsis in that video and talked about it and everything, so we hope that you all will join us in our book club pick for this month. And yeah, it's like I said, it's a Christian historical fiction. I've never read anything by this author, but I am excited to get to her. She was on my list that I made a video about like all the authors I need to get to, new to me authors. So yeah, she's on my list, and I'm glad that we'll be picking up one of her books this month. This one came out last year. So the next book on my list is from an indie author. She reached out to me asking if I'd like to read and review her book on my channel, and it sounded really interesting. So I did say yes, I would love to, and I told her I would try to get to it in July. This was published last year in September, but the cover looks like, wow, y'all. The Kingdom of Light by Octavia Mason. I'm gonna read the synopsis for this just because it is an indie author book, and I want to make sure everybody knows kind of what this is about. So let's go ahead. The Kingdom of Light is often forsaken for the Kingdom of Darkness. Choosing light isn't easily done, not when the dark is known as murk. Superhuman monsters bent on destroying the world, not when their light grows dimmer day after day. And not when the line dividing evil and good, death and life begins to disappear. As superhuman abilities of electricity, regeneration, and more grow, as secret alliances between Merc and Lucian form, and as the dead resurfaces, one question remains. Which kingdom do you stand for? Answer wisely. After all, choosing the Kingdom of Light is not easily done. So this is, she called this a contemporary fantasy novel, so I don't know anything about content or anything, but I will be reading it, like I said, this month, and we'll just see how it goes. So that's one of those that's on my list. The other one is called The Eye of the Storm by James Hughes. He is also an indie author who reached out to me, and I thought this sounded really wild. Let me tell y'all, this was like, I'm interested, you know, and it's not like, these are like not my typical normal reads. So I thought I'm gonna give it a go and just see. Anyway, sorry my hair looks crazy. I'm sweating, but I wanted to do this outside because the birds are chirping. Y'all, it sounds beautiful. So this is a fantasy novel as well, so I don't know anything about the content, but some of the reviews say this is a Christian book about dinosaurs. So, you know, let's see. It has the Land Before Time vibe. Okay, I will read the synopsis for this video. I keep calling books videos. I will read the synopsis for this. Two brothers, one prophesied for greatness, one unworthy of a gift. Both must face a cataclysm event that could wipe out not just their herd, but all life as they know it. As the days grow darker and the impending danger is upon them, the stargazers have reason for hope in young Bravehorn, the one deemed the chosen one. But they are not the only herd who knows about the prophecy. Dark forces have their own plans for him, and Bravehorn soon learns that the life as the chosen one is not all fun and games. While his older brother struggles with living in his shadow, he struggles with the responsibility of his new acclaim, one he's not sure he wants anymore. Both brothers will have their loyalty and faith tested in a battle as old as time, light versus dark, good versus evil, as each discovers the true meaning of sacrifice. So yeah, I think this sounds interesting. I'm interested enough to see what it's about. So yeah, I'll be picking that up as well. I have got some ARCs to read, and I will tell you all that I reached out to Baker Publishing. I'm so thankful. They're supposed to send me some ARCs, and I won't really say what they are yet because I'll just wait to get them in the mail. But if they come in this month in July, I will be reading some of those as well. So I'm excited about that. I'm very thankful for this opportunity to work with them, and yeah, just go from there. So like I said, if those come in, I will be reading some of those as well. So I really hope they come in July, and I'll be able to read them during that month and then review them by the end of the month. But this month, I am definitely going to read All That It Takes by Nicole Deese. Y'all already know. Actually, y'all don't know yet, do you? I don't know. Yeah, you do. I did a vlog. Okay. All That It Takes, Nicole Deese. I absolutely adored All That Really Matters. It was amazing. I can't wait to talk about it in my wrap up. I've not filmed my wrap up yet, but y'all, so much is going to be happening in that wrap up. I've just read so much this week. It's crazy. I'm just trying to get things done for June so I don't have to roll it over into July. But anyway, yeah, All That It Takes. This was on my summer TBR, and I'm definitely going to get to this in July. This follows the characters from the previous book, so I won't read the synopsis or anything from this. But y'all, Nicole Deese, she's a new favorite for me, and I can't wait to read more of her books, y'all. So yeah, she has a new book actually coming out next year, and I'm really excited about that as well. Just read the synopsis for it today, and it sounds amazing. So yeah, you already know. So like I said, her writing style is amazing, beautiful. This is a contemporary romance. Love me some contemporary romance, so I will be picking this one up too. And the covers, I just love the covers of these books. These are the kind of books I like to have physical copies of because they're the matte fit covers. They feel really nice, and they look really beautiful on your shelf. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this one. And y'all already know about this one too, so you ready? Let's go. Y'all ready? Yes. Love and the Silver Lining by Tammy L. Gray. Y'all already know. I'm here for this. Oh, I loved Love and a Little White Lie. This follows characters from the previous book, so I won't read the synopsis here either, just in case it's a spoiler for anything. I think it kind of would be a little bit, so I'm not going to. But yes. I cannot wait. And the Gradient, you already know Gradient is my favorite. This is a gift, beautiful gift, and I'm so thankful for this book right now. I need this book right now. So I really wanted to read it in June, but I had so much else I had to read. So because the next book in the series is coming out August 2nd, so yeah, I'm excited about that too. And yeah, so fired up about this one. Can't wait to get to it. I'm going to buddy read My Stubborn Heart by Becky Wade with Amy over at Pretty Little Paperbacks. I'm so excited to get to this. This was also a special gift from a friend, and I'm so thankful for this book as well. So this is a contemporary romance. This is about a girl who's burned out at work, worn down by her dating relationships, and in need of an adventure. And that's all I need to know. You know, the guy in this book's a former hockey star. He's had heartbreak in the past. He spent years hiding from people and from God. And he thinks he's signing up for a straightforward construction job, helping this girl and her grandmother renovate the house, but it's more complicated than that. So I'm just kind of like trying to, skim without having to read. So the synopsis for this sounds amazing. I will link this below. You all have got to check this out. And yeah, I cannot wait to read this one with Amy. I just love a good buddy read because you can kind of like chat back and forth about what you're thinking while you're reading it. So I just love that. So that's what's next. Also, we have Jane Austen July, y'all. Books and Things is doing Jane Austen July, and I am so excited. I'm pretty sure that's her channel name. Hope so. Anyway, Pride and Prejudice, you already know. I tried to read it a couple months ago, and I was struggling. I actually watched, you already talked about it in my vlog, but I watched the 1995, because Miriam told me to watch it, and I was like, Miriam made me do this. Anyway, hey girl. So, yes, Pride and Prejudice. So, what am I saying? I already watched the 1995, the first episode of the 1995 TV show, and adored it. Colin Firth and that girl, I can't remember her name, but as Elizabeth, perfection. Loved it. I can't even talk. But yes, I'm gonna read this. I actually got the first episode, I actually got pretty much almost all through what the first episode was, so it made more sense. I'm definitely going to finish watching the TV show first. I'm going to do a vlog. I'm going to try to vlog like my thoughts watching the show, and then I'm going to try to vlog while I read this. So we'll see. That may not be, definitely not a weekend vlog, probably like a whole month long thing where I do clips. We'll see if my phone storage can handle it, but yeah. Okay, so my neighbors are outside and I feel kind of weird out here filming, but it is what it is. So the next book, I'm gonna try not to be too loud. Real weird. The next book on this list is The Last Way Home by Liz Johnson. I do have an ARC of this that I got on NetGalley, and this is the second book in the Prince Edward Island series, which is second to Beyond the Tides. And you know, I like Beyond the Tides. It's 3.5 stars for me. You'll see my further thoughts on Saturday. But I am kind of interested in like who this next book follows, so we'll see how I feel about it. Like I said, I don't want to say the books that I requested from Baker. I want to wait till I get them so I can make sure, because I don't know, like I said, when I'm going to get them. They said they'd send them to me, and I'm really thankful. I'm so thankful, y'all. So thankful. Oh my gosh, I was like fangirling. I went in, I was telling my girls at work, I was like, oh, they're going to send me some books to review. I can't believe it. I feel like I'm so blessed. So I'm just so thankful. Anyway, so what else? Let me look at my June list real fast. I do have my mood read pile that I, you know, might read from, but I want to say, look at my list. Right now I'm reading Return to Boots Hollow, about 30% in, so I hope to finish that before the end of June, but if I don't, it'll carry over to July for sure. I am reading Bless Your Heart, Ray Sutton. Actually listening to that on the audiobook. It's relatively short listen, especially if you listen to it quicker speed. So I'm gonna finish listening to it. I don't know if I'll finish it today or tomorrow, but if not, then I'll carry that into July too. I have the physical copy of that, but Scribd had it on audio, so I was like, wanted something to listen to. I was trying to look and see what else. June. Lady's Mind by Francine Rivers. I did have the audiobook for that too, but I don't know if I'll get to it. Let It Be Me, Becky Wade. I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at like in June what I have not read. Oh, okay. So Close to You by Kara Isaac, I probably won't get to at all in this month, so I'm gonna carry that over to July just to see if I can get to it. It's like, it's okay if not, but I really wanted to get to it because it had Lord of the Rings references, so we'll see. And yeah, so for right now, that's what I'm gonna say from June that I didn't read that may need to carry over into July. And then let me just show y'all kind of like my mood read pile. Y'all ready? You already know. Sorry if you hear kids, my neighbor's kids are outside anyway. So Elin Hildebrand, The Identicals. I don't know anything about the content really in her books, so I'm gonna give this a go. I've had this for a really long time, since summer 2017. I want to go ahead and try to get some of the Book of the Month books read off my shelf, because I just picked 2 books on Book of the Month for July, so I really need to get through these, and I'm not doing very good right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read this. If I don't care for it, then I will just sell it on my Pango bookstore. Heidi, this is on my summer TBR. It's a classic. Everyone said it was really great. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I need to get back in the house. Yeah, so this may be picked up in either July or August, but it's on my mood read list. And then Veiled in Smoke by Jocelyn Green was on my summer list. I don't know if I'll get to it. It's historical fiction. It has some like content that I need to be aware of, so I need to like heavy content, so I just need to make sure. I think it does. Let me see. What did it say? So Stacy over at Christian Reads and Classics. Yeah, Stacy over at Christian Reads and Classics recently read this, and it has some trigger warnings of prisoners, post-traumatic stress, hallucinations, and medical mistreatment. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be in the mood for this or not, but it is in my mood read TBR. We'll just see. It was on my summer list, I'm pretty sure. I was trying to go through my summer TBR. I'm like, what have I read, what I haven't? The Testament by John Grisham also is kind of on my mood list. We'll see how I feel if I want to pick it up. I'm just gonna like leave these out. I'm gonna leave these out, just kind of see if I'm interested, you know, so that I can remember to pick them up. Because a lot of times I put them back on my shelf and I'm like, I forget, right? So I'm just gonna like leave these out somewhere else, and as I go through the month, if I want to pick up any extra books, I'll just choose from this pile, you know. I said I wanted to read The Reason I Jumped. This is a relatively short book, but is the inner voice of a 13-year-old boy with autism. So yeah, Naoki Higashida. Yeah, definitely I need to read that in July or August. And then either True to You or Denise Hunter, The Summer by the Tides. So yeah, this was a sweet gift recently too. So thankful for y'all. And yeah, I don't know, I did read a recent Denise Hunter book, so I don't know if I'm like gonna be crazy about picking up another one of hers right away, but you know, this is a summer book and I really want to go ahead and try to read it, and if I don't like it, DNF it and like sell it, right? So yeah, so those are what's on my like mood ish. The other ones I talked about at the beginning I will be picking up, and then hopefully if there's more that come out, this kind of is all over the place. Like I said, I don't want to like be too hard. I really don't want to like be too strict on like, okay, hey, you got to read this and that and the other, but I'm just gonna kind of see where everything goes. Like I said, I definitely have some of those indie books to read, some ARCs to read, and hopefully I'll get some more of those in the mail, ARCs in the mail, that I can go ahead and start reading in July. And yeah, that's really all I've got to talk about today. I just want to go ahead and film a fairly quick video. I hope this will be quick, less than 25 minutes, hopefully, we'll see. But like I said, there'll be several other books that I pick up, usually in audio and all this other stuff that I just randomly pick up. And so yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind. That's what I'm thinking about reading. What are you all reading for this month? Let me know in the comments below what you're reading for July. Are you going to pick up our Christian book club pick? Let me know. I hope that a lot of you all do. I will do a video review at the end of the month, just like I did for Beyond the Tides. It'll be all spoilery discussion and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy that video too. I'm a little nervous, like I said. But anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day whenever you're watching this. Well, if you're watching it on release day, happy Friday. Happy Friday, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.